I would like just to say that when we dream about this meetings, this summit in the Lisbon meeting, we couldn't imagine that it will happen like that with a so big success. Thank you very much to everybody.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Wanda Escartesini, yo soy vice-chair de ALAC. Estamos en un summit acá con toda la participación de grupos regionales de todo el mundo para tratar de diversos asuntos relacionados a las cuestiones de DNS y de las cuestiones relacionadas a ICANN en relación a los usuarios. Nuestra preocupación es con los usuarios. Así que estamos trabajando acá en el grupo 1 que habla sobre la participación, la mejoría de participación de los usuarios. Voy a pasar la palabra a mi amiga que fue el chair, que es Fatimata. Fatimata, por favor.
Merci Wanda. Donc je suis Fatimata Seissila. Je suis du Sénégal, membre du comité exécutif de ELAC. Et je suis également la présidente du groupe de travail numéro 1 concernant l'engagement de ELAC dans ICANN. Nous avons eu à travailler d'arrache-pied, donc nous avons préparé le thème avant de venir ici au Mexique pour approfondir nos travaux pendant le sommet ELAC. Donc nous avons travaillé ensemble et nous avons produit un document sur la participation des ALS, donc des structures à large qui ont été accréditées par ICANN pour participer dans les développements de politique, donner notre avis, nos conseils. N'oublions pas que ELAC donc, émet tout simplement des conseils. Donc nous avons fait un certain nombre de recommandations par rapport à ce groupe de travail-là pour demander à ICANN comment faire, selon nous, selon notre perspective, comment faire pour que les communautés à la base, pour que les utilisateurs finaux puissent contribuer aux activités de ICANN. Je vais peut-être passer encore la parole à Wanda.
Olá, sou Aislan, participei da estrutura do Grupo de Estudos de Trabalho, Working Group 2, do At-Large Summit de ICANN, aqui na Cidade do México. Participamos e estudamos o futuro da estrutura e do governo At-Large em ICANN. Como vai ser os próximos anos e como vamos ver os próximos anos. 3 pontos muito importantes que nós discutimos foi a internacionalização da ICANN, a importância da internacionalização, o multilinguismo, para a gente mostrar e para todos conhecerem mais sobre o governo de internet. Outro ponto também é sobre a captura para qualquer instituição ou organização mundial, seja qual for, capture esse patrimônio que é nosso, que é a internet, que é a corporação de nomes e domínio, números e nomes sobre domínio. E também, por final, as novas formas de fundos, de aquisição de fundos, de onde a ICANN vai poder desenvolver todo o seu plano de trabalho no futuro.
I'm Rudy Vansnik, ISOC Belgium and Eurolo member. I was part of the working group 3 focusing on the new GTLDs and new GTLDs IDNs. It was a rough time because we had to go through something like 300 pages we received only 2 days before coming to the summit. But nevertheless, we did a great job. We went through all the documents. We have been sitting together with new ALSs and we finalized a draft which we are going to bring to the summit final statement, and we hope in the next round the At-Large will again be part of this working group.
Hi, hello, good afternoon. I'm from Working Group 3 of the At-Large Summit. This working group is on the new GTLD, including IDN GTLDs. I myself, along with other colleagues, are going to talk about our working group's work generally, the users' experience in this working group, and especially our documents, that is statement on new GTLD program that is being developed by ICANN. Here, I want to be emphasized on the third part, that is our drafted documents, a statement on new GTLD program. I want to emphasize a couple of key points. One issue is that ICANN cannot indiscriminately apply a very high fee to all the applicants, irrespective their sources from developing country or developed country. This is really unfair because it's become a tremendous barrier to those applicants from developing world. And especially it's not consistent with United Nations Millennium Development Goal and the mission of ICANN. ICANN is social responsibility in managing its domain name system. Another issue that should be taken into account of new GTLD fee structure is that they are commercial operators and there will be non-commercial operators. So for those who have no intent or have no capacity, no reason to monetize is TLD in the future operation, there shouldn't be a subject to the equally high fee that's going to be imposed on the commercial operators. The last but least point, this is the most important one, you must include it, don't cut this part. This is on the independent objector. We're grateful that ICANN introduce this new mechanism to make the people to advocate for the public good. And a large community are very willing to be the source of the independent objector. We volunteer our services. Of course, if ICANN could accept it, that would be strongly supported by user community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Antiluxing from the Trinidad and Tobago Computer Society. We've just concluded a session in Working Group 3 regarding the introduction of new generic top-level domains. The introduction of new generic top-level domains is, I think, will be a great thing for the global community and giving users choice in their domain names. We just completed a session and we've outlined some concerns we've had regarding the newly released draft 2 of the new GTLD guidebook, and we'll be releasing that. And I must say, taking out of this from this working group, having only just joined it just very less than 2 weeks ago, I've already established a rapport with a lot of the people inside because the atmosphere.
Hi, my name is Darlene Thompson. I'm part of Working Group number 4, which is Transparency and Accountability. We got a lot done over the last few days. We've covered all kinds of subjects, and including those were also those in the draft implementation plan for improving institutional confidence, and we would like to recommend items 2.4 and 1.13. We would also like to mention that the timing of documents is very important for transparency as well as public input and giving enough time for that.
I'm Didier Cassolet. I'll just speak about the budget and then transparency. We'd like to have more participation of ALAC in the execution of the budget, and then not only in preparation but in execution also. And then we would like to have more details about how allocation is done in this so far.
Okay, my name is Wolfgang Kleinwächter. I was the chair of the Working Group 4 on Transparency and Accountability. I want to say some words on accountability. According to the ICANN bylaws, ICANN is accountable to the global internet community, and with 1.5 billion internet users, I think this is a great challenge for ICANN. The at-large community represents to a high degree the individual internet users, and we think we have to move one step forward. One step in the right direction could be that we have a formal procedure how the board deals with advice from the at-large advisory committee. And the second thing is, after we have created now 5 regional at-large organizations and have more than 100 recognized at-large structures, the time is ripe that the at-large community gets 2 voting seats on the ICANN board of directors.
Working Group 5 of the ALEC Summit is dealing with DNS security issues, especially those regarding the prominent case of DNSSEC. We strongly recommend to sign the root as soon as possible, as well as all top-level domains, because we need a valid trust chain. And furthermore, we encourage ICANN to modify the registry and registrant contracts in order to allow the registrant to deploy DNSSEC in a very effective and convenient way. For all other issues on DNS security, we encourage ICANN to deploy the already existing proposals regarding domain abuse, registration abuse, and we hope that ICANN will do this as soon as possible. Thank you.
My name's Neil Schwartzman. I'm with the Coalition Against Unsolicited Commercial Email. We started with a very bare-bones document, and through what I think was an incredible collaborative effort, we came up with something that both I'm personally proud of and something that my constituents I think will be most pleased with, particularly as Koss is a member of the APWG, the Anti-Phishing Working Group. I think that some of our recommendations were extremely solid, and I'm very proud and very happy to have been a participant of this working group.